What's the big takeaway from Apollo? Like, what was the biggest thing that you remember from that time?
When I think back on Apollo, and that was, 50 years ago when I flew, 45 years ago, I've been gone. And what really sticks with me was the attitude of all the people that we had working close, the astronauts. The number of astronauts has grown, but back in those days we were at 30. Everybody was willing to risk failing, to risk their life, essentially, to do it. So one of the things that sticks with me more than anything else is to have everybody around you have a good attitude of being willing to stick their neck out to accomplish something. I would like to see that happen more, because I don't believe in equality of outcome, I believe in equality of opportunity.
How important was the failures along the way to the ultimate success?
The failures all contributed to the success. The Apollo 1 fire, that failure enabled us to make an amazingly good spacecraft. The next one that we actually flew was considered 101% success. And it's because we got all the things fixed that we really wanted to. A lot of attitudes changed, both within NASA and within the contractor, North American, as a result of that. They quit complaining about astronauts trying to make changes. And some of those changes were operational changes that had an impact on safety and survival. But a lot of them were things that they didn't think were important. It might have been how you block the switches from accidentally being bumped and things like this. So there was a lot of operational changes we made too. But because of the fire on Apollo 1, they were willing to take whatever time it took. We tried to hold it down, but they were willing to take the delay that it would take to get these things done.
What advice would you give to a group of middle school students?
A lot of middle school students, I think, have an interest in space today. And I think it's important that they pursue the interest and learn more about it before they, and if they have a real commitment, be willing to go ahead and apply, be willing to risk winning and losing on it. And it's a different kind of program today. And it's a lot safer, so you don't have to worry too much about that. But I believe that as we push things out to new limits, for example, setting up a facility on the moon where people would stay at least temporarily there before they would come back, it's a breakthrough, it's a different attitude. Talking about going to Mars, I don't think we'll be going to Mars for the next 30 or 40 years, but they talk about it, and young people today are going to be at an age where they could actually make that trip if they find good reason to do that, to take the kind of risk and to pay the tremendous expense it's going to cost to do that.
Well, thank you so much for talking with us today.
Well, it's my pleasure, and thank you for the nice, easy question.
Throw some softballs up there, right?
Right.